Hi, I'm attorney Chris Reich, and in this video I'm going to answer our most common question ever. What are my options when I've gotten a photo enforcement ticket? So when you get a photo enforcement ticket in the mail, and let's make sure it's a ticket. It's going to say traffic ticket and complaint at the top. If you get something that says notice of violation, that's not actually a ticket. You want it to say traffic ticket and complaint. So if you're dealing with one of those, you've gotten a ticket, the state, and that's what we're going to call the city who's issued this ticket. They're representing the state of Arizona technically. So the state is going to give you 4 options when you get that ticket. None of these are great options, but I'm going to run through them anyways, and I'm going to talk about 2 more options. So the 4 options the state's going to give you is you can pay the ticket. You can just send them some money in, and that's going to end it. You're going to be found responsible for the violation. You're going to get the points on your license, and you're going to pay a fine, and that's the end. You can request a civil traffic hearing. Then the court will set a hearing. You'll probably won't win on the merits when you get to that hearing. You're going to end up then paying them money, be found responsible, and get the points. Third option is you can take defensive driving school. That's not a bad option. I think there are better ones at this stage, but you can take defensive driving school, and then the ticket will get dismissed. Nothing will show up on your driving history. You're not going to pay any fines. All you pay is for the class. Fourth option is you can tell the court, that wasn't me. Send in a copy of your driver's license. Usually what happens when people do that is the court mails back and says, sorry, we can't exclude you as the driver. And then you have one of those 3 other options that I've just listed. The problem with these 4 options is when you first get that ticket, you don't have any obligation to respond. And those 4 options, they give you little coupons with the ticket, and you can sign and mail one back to the court saying which option you want. When you do that, you waive service. I have a whole other video that covers what service looks like and how you know you've been served. But basically, when you get a photo enforcement ticket, you don't have to respond to that ticket until you've been served or until you waive service. The state can't take any action against you. They're trying to get you to waive that service requirement by doing one of those 4 options. And there's some coercive language in there that says, you know, if you don't take one of these options, we're going to send somebody out to serve you, and we're going to charge you more money. And anyway, so that's going to get on to the next 2 options, which I think are better. At a minimum, you can wait. Like I just talked about, the state has no jurisdiction to do anything to a driver until that driver's been served. So waiting is a reasonable option. The state has 90 days from the date that ticket is issued to serve the driver. If they don't accomplish service in that time, the ticket's going to get dismissed on its own. Now, a lot of these tickets get served, but they all do not get served. A fair number of them never get served, and they go away on their own. So waiting it out's a good choice. If you wait and you do get served, you still have those 4 options that I already talked about that you can take then. The only difference is you're going to pay another $50 for the cost of service, which in my mind is well worth the risk considering how many of these don't actually get served. So waiting it out, always a legitimate choice there. A 6th option is to hire an attorney. And you can hire an attorney at any point along the process, but usually we say if you really want to try and do everything you can to avoid this ticket, hire an attorney on the front end. So those are the 6 options available, and if you have questions, call our office. We're always happy to talk. It's nothing worse than talking to somebody after they've already, waived service and waived their rights. We would always like to explain your options to you on the front end, make sure you understand everything, make sure you can make an informed decision that makes the most sense for you.